As you're building out a website, you're creating new content types, doing all kinds of stuff, creating views, but the actual creation of content may be something that you don't want to deal with when you're just trying to concentrate on building your site out. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Devel Generate module, which will help you with this. Take a look at the modules page, and in the development area, we can see Devel Generate. So this requires Devel module, so we'll just turn them both on manually. Very good. Okay, so what does Devel Generate module actually do? Devel adds some more items to the development configuration menu. And specifically, we have a bunch of new generate items here. So I'm particularly interested in generating more shows automatically so I don't have to fill out a bunch more, but we'll still have something to look at once the view is in place. So choose Generate Content. And now I can choose what to do here. So I want to generate shows. So I'm going to uncheck everything that is not a show here. You can see I can delete all content in a certain content type before generating the new stuff. And I can generate as many nodes as I want. So I don't need a lot. Let's go with 25 shows. How far back in time should the nodes be dated? This refers to the creation date, not to the date field. The date field is going to be all over the place. So we can go with up to a week ago for the creation date, and that's fine. No comments. And the maximum number of words in the titles, this is going to generate sort of lorem ipsum style filler text as the titles of your modules. Devel Generate will choose a random number of words up to the maximum. So I'm going to go with 3 and generate these. Okay, 25 nodes have been created. When I close this, I'm just taken back to Cache Bacon on Ice, the one I created myself. So to see all these, I need to go and visit Content. And here we are. So there are a lot of new shows here. There's the 2 that I made myself, and then all these ones with the nonsense names were created by Devel Generate module, and they've been assigned to various users. They've been given publishing dates that are apparently all the same, more or less. So it's quite an assortment. And now we have content that's in place for when we create a show view. You can use Devel Generate module to generate menu items, taxonomy terms, users, taxonomy vocabularies, lots of different stuff. And a lot of different modules, including Date module, also support Devel Generate module. So if we go back to the content area and actually look at one of these shows that was created, just click it to open that up, you can see that the date field has also been populated with a random date. So if you're using a contributed module that creates field types, it's possible that when you generate content using Devel Generate, you won't get random content filled in on your field if the module author does not support Devel Generate. But it's still very useful regardless. It will always generate titles and it'll always generate bodies. So you'll always have something there to look at when you're working on your site build. And there's one more thing worth mentioning about Devel Generate. Of course, you can use the Drupal user interface in a browser to generate content, but it also supports Drush. So here I am on the command line, and the command is, the short version of the command is drush gen c. So if I do a drush help gen c, I can see the options that are available to me. So drush gen c, and I'm going to generate 25 nodes of the type show. Something like this will generate 25 more nodes for me that are shows. So I have a lot of the same options that are available through the user interface, but I can also do things like skip certain fields, and I can also show various feedback, which only really makes sense in the Drush context. But if you're generating a lot of nodes, having some sort of feedback that's different from the default is nice. I'm not actually going to generate those nodes right now. It's good to know that this functionality is available. So that is a look at how to generate a whole bunch of content automatically with very little effort using Devel Generate.